Okay, this is going to be my first hair video. Yay! I hope it turns out good. If not, then you probably won't be seeing it because I won't post it. Okay, so, I just washed my hair. Well, not really washed it. I wet it and then, like, co-washed it or whatever because my hair gets dry really, really fast. Especially since the style I'm going for this time will be just twists that need to last me at least 3 weeks. Dryness won't be good for 3 weeks. So, yeah, washed it. And now I'm going to put a hot oil treatment using Hot 6 oil. Normally I use a different oil, Nairobi oil with like coconut oil, shea butter oil, like all these good oils. But my sister took that, so this one should work. And as well as the Dr. Miracle's Damaged Hair Treatment. Feel it tingle. So whenever I condition my hair, whether it's just like a regular conditioner or a deep conditioner, I always put it in twist. So I will show you all how I do one and then go from there. So I take, let me do it on this side so you guys can see. I take a section of hair, since I'm using a hot oil treatment, I'm just going to go ahead and put the hot oil throughout. Ooh, it feels so good. So good. Like so. And now, grab the Dr. Miracles. Now we're going back to the sectioning. These sections do not need to be really tiny at all, because since this is just the conditioning step, I just do it like this because it works better for me when I rinse out the conditioner, not having to detangle it again. So for those of you who have coarse hair like me, you might want to, if you don't already do this, start doing it. A couple of shedded hairs, as is natural life. Okay, then I just put the conditioner right there, making sure that it gets on my scalp to moisturize my scalp. That side here, and then as well as along the other side. Okay. And then I always take some more, put it on the ends, just so I'm not combing my ends and they may be like not moisturized, yada yada yada. And then I take it working from the end, hold it like that normally, and then I comb like so, keep on moving down, and as you see, it's so much easier than just starting at the base. I will probably hit a whole bunch more resistance if I would have started at the end. Okay. Until you get to the bottom and can comb with no difficulties. Alright, so you have that. And then you just separate into two. And this is where most of you should have separated into two. And then make a, I may actually make this two. Okay, I'm going to make this two. See, you adapt as you go. But either way, you'll separate your section of hair into two pieces, and then you'll just work your way down. Near the end, you may want to comb again And then you'll get a twist like that. So I'm going to finish up my head, and then I'll show you guys a final shot of this, and then we'll get started on the actual style. Okay, so I'm finally done. It took probably about 40-ish, 50-ish minutes. That's because I have very, very big hair. So it looks like that. All over. Okay. So now I'm going to put a plastic bag over it. Okay, if I can get that one in there. Okay. And now I'm just going to let them steam, soak it up. Okay, so I'm done with that. As you see, I have a little towel around my head. By now, this towel is very, very wet, very moist, which actually I like because it doesn't really dry out my hair, but it just takes away the extra water from my hair while still keeping it fairly wet. Okay. I guess I'll do one on the front to show you guys, and then I'll cut the tape and do the rest on my own, because that would be very long and very boring. So I've separated one of them. Okay, so that's sort of like how the twist, once it's dry, would come out of these kind, and then you just separate them all over, but that's a whole nother video. Okay, so with this, I'm going to twist this into 4 separate ones. So I'm taking this large of an amount, and now just separate like we did the big twist. Let me see if you can. No, my hand's in the way. Okay. And you just twist them together. Like, taking them out of these big twists is so convenient. Like, it's so easy. Because as you saw, when I took it out, they just separated. Like, just no kinks, no yanking at them. The detangling properties are, without contest, the best. Okay? So there is one. Okay, so now we're on the 4th one from that one twist. Okay, and so now we have right there 4 curly, curly, curly twists. I may go back and make this one into 2, but that's the basic gist, then just do it all over. Okay, so I'm finally putting up the finished result. I actually finished a couple of hours ago, but had to rush off to a party. But now I'm ready to show you guys the end. It's so exciting. Okay. So let me preface this by saying this is actually my first time doing the wet twist, I guess I'm going to call them, because I normally thought that most people did them dry. So like you had your hair, you know, were wearing it for a couple of days and then decide, oh, I'll do twists with it. So I would have to use this spray bottle, okay, go through, spray it with this, which is just a mixture of water, oil, and then actually this hair and scalp spray. Put on some of my special balm, like a cream stuff, on every single section, and then twist it. So it would take like 8, maybe hours. Yeah. It was super long. So this time I was like, what? Just breezing through it. Took maybe 2 hours. So it's definitely an improvement for all those who were left in the dark, such as me. So anywho, here is the result. So of course, as you see, these aren't really like mini, but I mean they aren't medium either. So I guess smini. Yeah, smini, small mini. We'll go with that. So that was my first video. I hope that you enjoy. So this could be useful for any people who are just growing out their natural hair. I'm about 7 months as of July 28th. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, 7 months. So like my length now is about, it depends on the section. So in the back it's probably, can go down to the collarbone. In the front, almost nose. So it just depends on your hair length. They can work with any hair length. So just a little how-to video for all those transitioners out there, and also just to join the movement. So hope you stay tuned and subscribe. Subscribe.